My name is Rais Shaikh. I am the spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party in Mumbai, Maharashtra. I am also the candidate of the Samajwadi Party from the Northeast seat. I am a municipal councillor and member of the standing committee in the BMC. Now, Samajwadi Party basically is a socialist party, and we want to spread socialism in India, which means inclusive growth for all, especially the welfare of minorities. Now, how do we achieve inclusive growth is by equitable distribution of resources. Now, in India, what is happening is, you get resources or allocated from the government only on the basis of your electoral strength. Unfortunately, in India, there are lots of groups which are marginalized, especially the minorities. I'll give you an example. If you see the resources allocation, you see the budgetary allocation, the minorities are not given budgetary allocation as per their population in the country. So we want to bring about equitable distribution of resources in India. Secondly, the second point that we want to do is we want to implement the Sachar Committee report. The Sachar Committee report has highlighted the plight of the minorities, especially the Muslims in India. Sachar Committee report has told the entire country that over a period of 60 years, how the community standards in all spheres of life have deteriorated. And that is the core reason why there is resentment in the minorities. We want anti-discrimination law, the third point. Anti-discrimination law is just like the Atrocities Act. Today, Muslims are, or minorities from all part of the country are discriminated. Like people living in Northeast are discriminated because they look in a certain fashion. Muslims are discriminated because somebody is wearing a burqa or somebody has got a beard or a skull cap. So we want people dignity to be respected, and to ensure that all are treated equally. The anti-discrimination law should be brought in, and the Samajwadi Party will aggressively work for that. In Mumbai, we want better living standards on the slum dwellers. This can be achieved by two ways. One is implementing the Rajiv Gandhi Awas Yojana, where we will reconstruct or rather rehabilitate these slum dwellers. Or even if that is not happening, we need to better plan slums, or we want reconstructed slums so that the living standards of the people are raised. Apart from that, the Samajwadi Party believes that there should be respect for Hindi, there should be respect for the national language. We will fight the regionalism that has crept into the minds of the people, and there should be more respect for the Indian identity than these regional identities where people say, I am a Marathi, or somebody says I am Gujarati. So we will work for an inclusive society, and we will work for empowerment of the women. Samajwadi Party strongly believes that women needs to, given more empowerment, better security. So these are our issues, and I'm sure when Samajwadi Party comes to power, the weaker section of the society will feel more empowered, and there will be more growth in the country.